Hi guys, and welcome back to the MaroBrothers. Today with a super exciting property tour. But hey, it's a property tour of a property that is actually moving. What does that mean? Yes, we are going to be showcasing these two beautiful motorhomes from Dembell here in Budapest, Hungary. We're so excited. Let's start with the intro. What takes 12 months now turned into a motorhome with luxurious amenities, a style and design that's unparalleled, and two stunning motorhomes, one for me, one for Patrick. Now let's talk about the front. We've seen the Actros chassis before, right? Kind of boring looking, but here they made it look a bit more brutal, a bit more dynamic, a bit more aggressive, yet gentle. Love it. We've got the biggest Mercedes sign right there, the windshield nice and narrow. We get to see from there as well the side mirrors, which are actually cameras, full high-end technology. I'm going to be opening the biggest door I've ever opened into a motor vehicle. Just up here, taking 4 steps, we are guided up to the passenger seat. And from up here, I have to say, I do feel very king-like. Looking down at people, driving high above, and looking down at the bypassers. Fantastic. And what a big door it is. Now, you're probably wondering what these protruding kickouts are. I'm going to be explaining it, but before I do, I would love to point out that these two motorhomes, besides the interior design, are identical, meaning here I'm going to be talking about the left side and here I'm going to be talking about the right side of the motorhome. Just makes it easier. Does that make sense, Patrick?
Oh yes, for sure it does.
Super. This kick out, ladies and gentlemen, which you know is kind of cantilevered here, makes the living area 30 square meters big, which is, to be quite honest, bigger than my bedroom. And if you can take a living room around with you anywhere you want, as big as this, is quite fascinating. Here we have the couch, and there we have the extension, which would be the kitchen. Patrick, you wanted to say something?
No, you said it exactly like
No, but maybe you can give us your input, because you are very good with these kind of technical things. So what do we find here?
The brain.
The brain of the house, the brain of the motorhome.
The neutron system.
The neutron system. And what does the neutron system do?
It guides the whole electricity of the vehicle, all the little openings and gadgets.
So it's basically
the brain.
One of the the most important part, the brain.
And then here you also have the tank completely to the right. Dominic, maybe you want to show?
Ah, just here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the thing is also the valve system, which controls the water flow into the tank. So once you're parked, if you go to the next one, Dominic.
Wait, we have 3 tanks, one for water, for the shower, which has a UV light cleaning antibacterial system, backwash water and black water tanks, and they're all humongous. Yeah. Right here.
And here's your
This is your bedroom,
luggage
Patrick.
compartment.
You could literally lie down there and sleep.
You're funny, Dominic. I could. Yeah. I probably would like it even.
To be quite honest,
nice and dark.
Let me just quickly point out, there we have the same obviously on this side. So what we're looking at here is the opposite side of the one we have just seen, all right, which is right there.
Yeah, and there you also see the hose at the far back, which you then connect once you have camped your vehicle, you're connected, and thanks to the smart system, it will constantly control the flow of water into your tank, so you never have to think twice if the tank is full or not.
This is a smart motorhome, to be honest.
With a soft close.
Yeah, I want to point this out because I just love it.
Maybe you close the big one here as well.
Now I want you, Daddy, to watch this because you are the biggest fan of soft close. Obviously, Mercedes has soft close in their cars, but Dembell made it into all of their ones here. And once it's closed, there is nothing protruding here. We talked about the aluminium clad on the walls. We talked about how it has 7 different layers of paint just to ensure that the surface is clean. Now, before I close this one, let's quickly open it up, because here we have the compartment with the batteries, the lithium batteries, and obviously we also have the solar panels on the roof of the motorhome, and everything has been smartly engineered so that you can use the electricity on demand. The actual smart home system also puts out electricity where it's needed and then decreases it where it's not. So like I said,
so as long as you have the batteries, the solar and some petrol, you can always cycle the energy
exactly
until something runs out.
What kind of machine is this, Patrick?
It's the gas heater for the water and the warm water.
Exactly. What I missed out to say, by the way, on the other side we have the water tanks, which are also heated, meaning if you ever take this baby to the mountains, the water tanks wouldn't freeze.
Exactly.
Now, furthermore, what wouldn't freeze would be the kick out, because they also have a heater on the roof of it, meaning if you are in a skiing resort like Patrick and I were not long ago, and it snows, you'd put it on, the heater would make the snow melt, and then you can take the kick out back inside of
the
motorhome.
Yes, exactly, safely with no problems.
Now, this is the big garage model. And that means you have a garage in your motorhome. I know this sounds crazy, but it's literally what it is. And for car fanatics like Patrick and I, this is insane. So here we have the slide out. You park your car in it, and then it mechanically gets pulled inside. They have a bedroom level here, which with hydraulic pump systems, which they have patented, raises up the level of the main bedroom so you can drive your car in. Now that's insane. If you don't want to drive a car, but you want a Harley Davidson like this, you can also have them parked here. And here we actually get to see how it looks like when the main bedroom floor level is elevated thanks to the hydraulic pumps, and then allows enough space for the car to be put in. Do note that 4 meters in length should be the maximum.
And there's also the washer.
Just there we have the tiny wash, which is a dryer and a washer. Pretty
cool.
sweet. Yeah.
And if you just see how much space you got here.
Space and indirect lighting. The hydraulic and mechanical things look super clean and neat. Love it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Completely awesome.
And look at this, a Mini Cooper fits in here. It's a perfect all-rounder car. Take that with you anywhere you go. Epic.
Or 2 motorbikes.
Yeah.
Which is even more epic.
Now, no protruding edges, no handles, no hinges, nothing pops out. You wonder, where's the door? Well, let me show it to you. Firstly, with this lock here, we have the staircase ejecting outwards with the indirect lighting underneath it. And then here we have the door into your motorhome. And to be quite frank, this is so welcoming, and it's kind of like welcoming you inside a spaceship.
I really just thought that.
You wanted to say that?
Yeah.
This one has the petrol green color combo inside. So I chose to take this one. And by the way, this stripe of red, by the way, here, I just want to kind of
super sexy.
Give you a side note, is the Dembell trademark line. And it's also a nice division between the 2 colors, giving it a very contemporary
Makes it
look.
feel much more dynamic.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
A simple red stripe. Let us welcome you inside. I'm so excited. First and foremost, guys, I'm going to be closing this door because here we already have the first gadget of many, and that is your anti-mosquito slide, so that you can keep that door open once you are stationed and camped somewhere. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the heart of the motorhome, 30 square meters thanks to the kickouts. This is your kitchen lounge area. And right off the bat, why don't we start with this beautiful carved paneled section here that would constitute kitchen. Firstly, we have a sink here. Everything obviously in a motorhome is compartmentalized. We also have a covering that has its own storage place. Here we have the sink and of course your Miele induction with the extractor nicely inbuilt, an awning window that you can also fully open up as such, and just here an electrical plug that also opens. We also have anti-mosquito slides here and your complete dark out shades. I would like to point out the curviness of all the panels, the indirect lighting slots, everything is so perfect, and I just love the coloring. This is petrol green. Now let's talk about some appliances. Just under the sink we have a storage for your bin and another slide out shelf just there. Here we have another opening for your cutlery, here with the Dembell logo nicely and carved inside. Soft close is also present. I mean, this literally feels like a home. I am touring like we always do. Here the dishwasher from Fisher and Paykel, again with the soft close option, and of course your Miele oven is just here. We have the entire lounge area to still cover, which is present here. Obviously we have the L-shaped couch setup here. We have either a dinner table or a coffee setup because we can turn it around as we wish for your convenience, and we can also level it up and level it down. I'm going to be showing that for you real quick. So depending on what height you want it to be, you can do that. And I just love this steel leg it's on. Now you can see that everything has been architecturally designed inside. An Italian company renowned for the yacht design has crafted this space, and it is just a sheer beauty. Big windows bringing natural light in is also something that is fantastic. And over there we have the main bedroom we'll come to at a later stage. Now carpet is laid out, ceramic tiling, indirect lighting. If you look at the paneling on the ceiling, the division between the panels here and the light source just there, the aircon is also nicely hidden. So basically the entire motorhome is heated with underfloor heating, with aircon systems as well, wall heating, window heating, it has it all. I'm mind blown. TV setup of course is also present. Here we have the Liebherr fridge and freezer, also nicely paneled in. So everything is present. You literally just feel like you are at home, and you can take that home anywhere you want.
And not to forget that these modules, these motorhomes, can be of course adjusted to your wishes and liking.
Of course.
As well, the coloring, the different setup, everything is a possibility with Dembell.
100%, you said it very well. Let's continue with the cockpit. We have 4 seats just here. These ones can also be turned around for the cockpit. So once you are driving, obviously you wouldn't be facing the lounge area, you would be facing the road side. But if you want to sit here with your friends, because this is a motorhome for at least 4 people, you can do that too. 2 can sit there, 2 can sit here. A nice addition to your living space of 30 square meters. Now here we have the steering wheel, one of the biggest I have ever seen. The seats are super comfortable, they're heated, they're cooled, and you also have a massage function there. Now driving this, you would have your side mirror displays here with the camera setup. Basically you can see all around the car with them. You have multiple cameras, but here it's for you to see what's happening on the left side, and of course on the other side what's happening on the right side. Makes sense. Now everything is nicely stitched, leather padded. Here we can see a great example of it. Open shelving just above, nice mood lighting to also give ambiance to the cockpit area. We have the curtain slides where you can close the entire cockpit with as well. Basically everything, and I have to say I would love to take this motorhome for a spin, but unfortunately we can't do that because we're on a limit on time. Patrick.
And you don't have the license.
I don't have the license. I wanted to skip that part, Patrick, but thank you for bringing it up. But yeah, I would love to.
I can drive from a moped to a tank, everything.
Of course you can, Patrick. You are just the coolest guy ever. Now guys, we're done with the cockpit area. Just above us is the first bedroom I would love to show you, so let's do that now. Obviously we need to prepare the setup for you in order to put the bed down, which I'm just going to be doing real quick now. Like this and like that, because the bed will be coming down from above. You wouldn't really think there is an entire bed just there. A bed, to note, which is 2 meters and 20 in length. And it comes down like this. An entire bedroom setup at your disposal. The interior here is amazing. The bed is actually really warm because we have ceiling heating. Now, as we're closest to the roof, it could get pretty cold, but there is a ceiling heating that warms this up. It's basically like a cocoon to sleep in. We have a skylight, a shelf, lighting systems, and I have to say, this is so cozy. I would love to jump in and take a big nap here. But what I would do, I would even close it a little bit more to make it even more cozier like this and sleep in it. Maybe put on some nice thunder sounds through the surround sound system inside and take a long nap. And voila! Where did the bedroom go? It disappeared. Now, before we leave the space, we still have a cupboard here with shelves. This is a new addition to the Dembell motorhomes, so you are the first to see it. Storage is always a key important factor, and you have a lot of very smart solutions here for you to store your cutlery or anything else you might need. Closing this, we have another shelf just here for other things, and just there we have the cover which goes on top of the sink, and it's nicely stored, and a wine fridge from Miele just below. Wow. Now we have seen a lot of details here already, and with that I would like to welcome you to the main bedroom. Now, obviously all around we have switches so you can put the blinds down. Everything is regulated electronically, and the best place to showcase that is just here, because we have the smart home system just there. What you can do is change the temperature inside. You can check how much petrol you have. You can check what the range is, how much your batteries, the solar panels are charged. You can put on the car, put it off. Literally anything you can think of, you can do that just here. So it's a great addition. Now, don't come too close, because right here we have a hidden door that closes the space down. Of course, that's for more privacy. Lock it back in place. By the way, which is really cool, once the engine is on, all the doors and latches lock automatically. Here we have a heated panel with Antonio Lupi hangers for you to put your wet jackets. They would dry here nicely. A nice little feature. And hidden behind this beautifully decorated pocket door is your ensuite bathroom. Let's jump in. Now, you'd be surprised to see this. It's a fully sized ensuite bathroom, really big sink just here. And I just love the way it's been kind of floating on this glass setup here. Once again, the curviness of the panels, everything is super flowy, nothing is edgy and in your face. And we also have this nice lighting on the ceiling that kind of gives you a feeling as if you are outdoors. And just here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the shower, which is a rain shower. Now, you do remember I said you have 1,000 liters of fresh water tank with a UV light system that kills the bacteria. So even here, you could be drinking the rain shower. Now, you do have a little setup here, which goes as follows. You pop inside and you take your shower just here. Now that is amazing, especially for those who cannot live without taking a shower in an RV. Lock it again. Do keep an eye on all of the mood lighting that is throughout. Japanese toilet is also present. Bathrobes from Dembell are nicely hang on the Antonio Lupi hangers just here. What a stunning setting. And this is just the ensuite bathroom. Here, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the main bedroom. We have a ceiling height of just over 2 meters throughout the entire motorhome. And this one is stunningly decorated, once again with the panels and the distinction here with the lighting system. A window there, another window here. This one can be opened, it's an awning window. I'm just gonna show it to you guys. For those who love the fresh air in the mornings, open it up. Get some nice circulation in here if you want. And more open shelving here and here with each an electrical plug. And here we are in the main bed. What I would like to point out is that we have blackout blinds throughout. I'm gonna put this one back up. And we also have the same on the other side. Did you catch that, Patrick? I'm gonna put it up. Trust my word, you do have it on the other side as well. Now we have more wall paneling here. Behind it we have radiators that heat from the side. We have underfloor heating. And just by this window, if you scooch in with me, I would like to point out firstly a humongous picture window just here, which is also heated. Why is that? When you lie on this side, which is closer to the window, you'd get a lot of cold coming in, but the window is heated, which means the entire motorhome is insulated so that it's like a cocoon of warmth, if that's what you want. Underneath the bed, we also have more storage. Smartly put. Obviously, you need storage everywhere you go. And furthermore, we also have just here, behind the bed, automatically opening cupboard. Now you do have a dual setup here on the left and on the right. It's identical. Pretty neat. Nicely cushioned is the bed frame as well. And of course the ceiling once again, which has a nice pattern, the panel. The division is throughout. Everything flows here. You kind of feel like you are on a yacht, and you also have the air conditioning units hidden. You don't see anything extruding.
Yes, it's not just hidden, but also this is where the air actually flows and comes down.
Yeah, exactly. The air flows from it. So basically you have 3 zones here that you can change and adapt depending on your necessities. But one of the main ones is that it keeps the entire motorhome nice and warm. And not to forget, we also have an electronic awning system that is 6 meters in length. It kicks out 3.5 meters, has elegant lighting, and of course another shade that goes 1.5 meters down to protect you from sun if it's just setting. How cool is that? So guys, we have come to the end of our motorhome tours. And at this stage, we would like to say thank you to the whole team of Dembell, who have shown us nothing but the best of their hospitality. We shared a lot of laughter, got to see a lot of great motorhomes and all the specific little elements that go into creating them. I'm mind blown. We had a fantastic time. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to give us thumbs up, share the video with all your friends, especially those who would love to camp with one of these mega motor homes. Now at that stage, we left Dembell's contact details and website link in the description of today's video. Thank you for watching and see you next week.